welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Bianca. If you're not, thank you for clicking on here again. If you're new, also, I make vlogs, fitness content. I'm an online fitness coach and a physical therapist, so my content does tend to center around fitness, wellness, exercise, healthy eating, meal prepping, just all of that, kind of living a balanced lifestyle while still being able to prioritize your health, your fitness, all the good stuff. So if you're interested, follow along, join the YouTube family. This morning, I just did a hot yoga class, and I wish I could have brought my phone in there just to show you guys how much I was sweating. I haven't done hot yoga in so long, and I think every single pore in my body was sweating. Honestly, I changed, and you could think that I jumped in a pool. It was pretty insane. So I actually do, on the weekends, on Saturdays usually, I've started doing different types of classes, switching up a little bit my fitness routine. I used to never do classes, and I just felt like having that variety and that kind of social aspect. So I tend to go with friends, which is just a fun way to be able to see friends when you're really busy and, you have a lot of work to get done, and you also want to prioritize your fitness, but you want to prioritize your social life. I think this is a fantastic way to mix social and fitness and be able to get them both done. So usually we'll go to a class, grab a coffee, have a quick chat, and then, at least you get to catch up. So I'm doing all these classes through CLASSPASS, which, if you're not familiar with it, it's like an online platform that joined a whole bunch of studios in similar areas. And even if you have a membership, you can go to different cities. I think even different countries. I think if you have a Canadian membership, you can also use it in the States if you're traveling. So it's really cool because instead of having to pick one type of class only and then have to pay a membership or whatever there, you pay the same amount you'd pay for one membership, but I can do yoga, I can do spinning, I can do Pilates, I've done boxing, I've tried so many things. It's really, really fun. So I highly recommend you guys try it out, take a look, see what classes are around you, see how it could be useful. I'll put my link down below. You can get a free trial. You can try, I think, up to 2 classes with that free trial. So definitely worth at least giving it a try. You might find a studio or something near you that you really enjoy. So anyways, this intro's taking forever, but I just wanted to catch you guys up on the fact that I'm really loving ClassPass. On my last weekend vlog, I also mentioned it, and I am a big fan. Also just stopped at Starbucks because there's one right next to the yoga studio that I went to. So I got a pumpkin cold brew, but a less sweet version of it. I mean, it still tastes sweet, but less sugar, less calories. So I asked for a cold brew, and then I got 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla instead of the regular vanilla that they put in it, and then got the same foam with the vanilla and the pumpkin and all of that. So it still is a treat drink. It's not a low-calorie drink, but it's a little bit lower calorie if you want to have it every once in a while, but you're watching your macros, or even if you just kind of don't love how sweet it can be initially, this can be a really good option for that. So I'm gonna drive home now. I have a pretty fun weekend planned. I have some new loungewear to share with you guys. CRZ Yoga sent me their new fall sweats collection, which I'm so excited about. Also, if you're new to my channel, I have quite a few CRZ Yoga reviews and videos, and I talk about them a lot because I truly am obsessed. I am convinced to my core that it is the same manufacturer as all of Lululemon stuff, because you can't tell the difference. If my eyes are closed and someone just puts it on me and asks me to pick between Lulu and CRZ, I just honestly can't. So highly recommend. I'm also going to leave the link to their website below, and I have a 10% discount code with them. So if you like the sweats and the lingerie that I show you guys today, I highly recommend going to take a look. It's half to even a third of Lulu prices, and I'm telling you, it's the exact same fabric and quality, which is amazing. So we have that. Then tonight I have a fun date night planned, and then I'm also just going to show you guys some meal prepping tomorrow, just kind of a weekend vlog, all the things that go on in my weekend. So we're gonna head home, enjoy this, and then shower. If I keep doing hot yoga, I'm gonna have to start planning my showers around when I go to hot yoga, because my hair was perfectly clean before this. I wasn't planning on washing it before date night tonight, but now I'm not convinced that I can do that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get home, attempt to blow dry the sweat out, dry shampoo, and then see if we can salvage this situation, just curl it and still make it look good, because I'm a little too lazy to shower today, but we will see. So anyways, I will catch you guys back at home. are currently tracking macros or you're trying to be mindful of your protein intake and you're struggling a little bit. So of course, number one is making sure that you have like a primary protein source in all of your meals. So whether that's meat, fish, tofu, eggs, Greek yogurt, protein powder, whatever. Make sure you have like one food source that is mainly a protein source. So in this case for me, that is the egg. But then something else that you can do instead of always being like, ugh, like do I need to replace my protein source? Do I need to add even more? One thing you can do is think about what in your meal could be maybe a secondary protein source that you wouldn't even really notice in your meal, but that could at the end of the day add up, even if it's just a couple extra grams here and there. So one example you saw today, I wanted avocado toast, but instead of just having avocado, I took half of an avocado and I mixed that in with about a third cup of cottage cheese and then put that on here. So that right there gives me an extra maybe 7-8 grams of protein, which like isn't enough for like a meal, but when you're adding it, when it's like an add-on, a bonus, then at the end of the day, that does make a big difference. And then let's say example for my bread, if I was still struggling, well, instead of thinking what else could I add, you could just simply be mindful next time you go grocery shopping to look around and pick a bread that has, even if it's an extra 2-3 grams of protein per slice, that's still an extra, let's say 6 grams right there. So already with this meal, without changing too much, by adding in the cottage cheese and changing my bread, you could have over like 12, 13, up to 15 plus extra grams of protein without having to add a main protein source. So that is a tip that I suggest you guys look into if you're struggling a little bit with your protein. It's not always about like completely changing what you're doing or having to add more food or having to like, you know, feel like you're stuffing yourself or taking 3 protein shakes a day or whatever. There are many ways within like whole foods to be able to get more protein. Another quick example that comes to mind for lunches or dinners, let's say that you're having like a taco bowl or whatever type of bowl or whatever you're having, and normally you would have it with rice. Well, instead of having rice, replace it with another starchy carb source, but that maybe has more protein. So replace it with quinoa, replace it with chickpeas, replace it with other beans, replace it with lentils, which still is a carb source, still gives you all the carbs, but maybe you can get an extra couple grams of protein in there as well, instead of having to necessarily add more meat to your meal or have to replace or all of that. So hope that makes sense, hope that's helpful. I'm gonna eat my food here and then I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then show you guys the sweats that I was talking about. Okay, I'm in the first set that I'm gonna show you guys really soon, but before that, I'm gonna make myself a big jug of electrolyte water. So I'm doing this essential amino acids and electrolyte from Bloom. You could hydrate without this, but this is made with coconut water and it has some extra electrolytes and minerals in it. So I'm gonna add some of this here, and I also love the flavor. It makes it more fun to drink water, but I sweat so much at hot yoga that I honestly like actually feel a little bit lightheaded and like, you know, like I just need to replenish my water and electrolyte store. So I'm gonna take a big glass of water, I'm gonna add some ice and sip on this while I run you guys through the try-on haul. So sweat set number 1, I'm gonna put the names and the sizes and everything on the screen. So we've got the cropped hoodie, which I think is the perfect length. So down like this, it feels like, I would say more like a 3/4 length than like the half really short ones. Same thing, like I can lift my arms and not, you know, have everything be out in the open, which I think is perfect. Nice, big, comfortable hood. This is a good look. And yeah, so super soft, love it, really, really good quality. And then the bottom, it has a drawstring like this that goes all the way around. You can tie it up pretty tightly so it fits really, really well. And then, so this is what the bottoms look like. So very much like a sweat style more than joggers. Like they're not tight at all anywhere, very flowy, very comfortable. All right, then we have, this is the exact same hoodie, just in the heather gray, and this I got in a size bigger. So if you want a more oversized fit, like see this one is almost like full length on me, fits a little bit bigger, a little bit more oversized, then you can size up to have like a slightly bigger, baggier look. And then I have their sweat shorts on, which I'm actually such a big fan of. These are so comfortable, so soft. Like these almost feel Like if you've gotten the Lululemon Align joggers, that's kind of what this feels like to me. Obviously looser, but like the softness is really, really amazing. So got only one pair of these and I wish I had gotten more because I really, really love these. Moving on, so this is not from their new fall launch. This is just one of their regular sport bras, which I really like, but I wanted to put this on to be able to show you guys the bottom a little bit better. So this is the second pant that they came out with. So this one is a little bit more jogger style, has a thicker waistband here, very similar once again to Lulu Align joggers, but these are just made a little bit looser. So these ones I actually wish I had sized down to an extra small. I mean, I regularly am kind of between extra small and small. I think I'm now more of an extra small in everything CRZ, so I should have known. I should have went with extra small, but I got small in all of these and they're still fine. Like they're super comfortable. Has a bit of cuff at the bottom here. Really nice in the back as well, but I wish I'd gone with a size slightly smaller just because I do prefer them to be a little bit tighter around the top here. So that is totally personal preference, but I would say true to size for everything so far. So for these joggers, I also wanted to show you guys that I got this like cherry cola color, which is like kind of a mix between a brown and a burgundy. Really, really nice color. So the exact same ones as the cream ones that I was wearing now. And they have quite a few colors available, honestly. And then I got a good old black pair because you can never go wrong with black. So overall, all really soft, all stretchy, all true to size. And I would even say like if you're kind of in between and you want a tighter fit, go down. If you're kind of in between and you want like a really relaxed jogger fit, then go true to size, because I feel like they are a little bit more on the relaxed fit side. Really good quality, like all the seams are really nice. There's really nothing cheap about this brand, which is amazing considering the price point that it's at. So really excited, really big fan. Like I said, I'm gonna put my discount code so you guys can get 10% off on top of their already amazing prices. And that is it. I'm excited to see what else this brand comes up with. I'm sure I'm gonna have many more CRZ reviews to come on my channel.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.